Did you know that eating the wrong vegetables can increase your risk of early death by up to 52%? Even if you think you're eating healthy, that's exactly what researchers at the University of Naples discovered. When they tracked 4,400 individuals aged 50 to 79 over 8 years, they found that seniors who consumed a specific high glycemic, inflammation-triggering vegetable at least twice weekly had over twice the higher risk of mortality compared to those who didn't. Yes, you heard that right. Certain vegetables that seem healthy on the surface could actually accelerate aging, spike blood sugar, weaken your bones, and even interfere with your heart rhythm. Shocking, isn't it? We've been told all our lives to eat our veggies, but what if some of them are silently working against us after a certain age? In this video, we'll reveal the best 4 vegetables every senior must be eating to support their brain, boost immunity, and fight aging at the cellular level. Then, we will reveal the 4 you should never touch after 60, including the most dangerous one that's likely in your kitchen right now. Stay tuned to protect your health and well-being. So, if you're over 60 and think you're eating healthy, this might be the most important video you'll see all year. Before we begin, let us know in the comments below where you're watching from, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Now, without any further ado, let's get started with the good vegetables, going from number 4 down to the most powerful one at number 1. Number 4, broccoli. At first glance, broccoli might seem like a basic vegetable, just another green thing your doctor says to eat. But beneath its tiny florets lies one of nature's most powerful anti-aging tools. Broccoli is loaded with sulforaphane, a natural plant compound that has been shown to activate detoxifying enzymes in the body and reduce oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is one of the leading drivers of aging. Think of it like rust forming inside your cells. It damages DNA, weakens muscles, and slows down recovery. Seniors are especially vulnerable because their natural antioxidant defenses decline over time. Sulforaphane works like a cleanup crew, helping the body sweep away free radicals before they cause long-term harm. Now, here's where it gets interesting for seniors. Studies have linked regular broccoli consumption to a reduced risk of cognitive decline. In one study conducted by Rush University, seniors who consumed cruciferous vegetables like broccoli 3 times a week had brain function equivalent to someone 11 years younger. That's not a typo. It was 11 years. This is likely due to the combined effect of antioxidants, vitamin K, which protects neurons, and folate, which supports mood and memory. Broccoli is also packed with fiber, and for older adults, fiber is essential. It keeps digestion running smoothly, balances blood sugar, and even supports a healthy gut microbiome, which scientists now say plays a role in everything from immunity to mental health. And if you're worried about weak bones or arthritis pain, broccoli's high vitamin C content helps produce collagen, which supports joint health and connective tissues. Steam it lightly to preserve the nutrients and drizzle it with olive oil to increase absorption of the fat-soluble vitamins. It's not just a veggie, it's a full-body tune-up. Number 3. Carrots. Carrots have always been associated with vision health, and yes, the beta-carotene they contain does get converted into vitamin A, which supports night vision and protects the retina. But carrots are far more than just an eye care vegetable for seniors. Carrots play a critical role in heart health and circulation. The bright orange pigment comes from carotenoids, which are powerful antioxidants that help reduce inflammation inside your blood vessels. Inflammation in the arteries is one of the root causes of high blood pressure, atherosclerosis, and heart disease. 3 things that become increasingly common after 60. In research, eating carrots regularly has been linked to lower bad cholesterol levels. This is because they contain a unique type of fiber that binds to bile acids in the digestive system. These acids are made from cholesterol, and when they're excreted, the body pulls more cholesterol from the blood to make new ones. This natural process helps lower LDL cholesterol, the so-called bad kind, without the need for medications. And for seniors looking to manage their weight without strict diets, carrots are a great tool. They are low in calories, high in water, and naturally sweet, which can help curb cravings for processed sugars. What many people don't realize is that carrots also contain lutein and zeaxanthin, which not only protect the eyes but also reduce the risk of age-related cognitive decline. A Harvard study followed over 15,000 women and found that those who consumed higher levels of carotenoids, like those found in carrots, had a significantly lower risk of memory loss as they aged. For optimal absorption, it's best to cook carrots lightly, roasted or steamed, and pair them with a healthy fat like a small slice of avocado or a teaspoon of coconut oil. This turns a simple side dish into a brain-boosting, heart-supporting powerhouse that works silently but steadily with every bite. Number 2. Red bell peppers. It might surprise you to learn that red bell peppers contain more vitamin C than oranges. In fact, just half a red bell pepper provides over 100% of your daily recommended intake. But why does that matter so much for seniors? Because vitamin C isn't just for immunity. It's absolutely essential for collagen production, wound healing, and maintaining the integrity of skin, blood vessels, and connective tissue. After 60, the body's ability to produce collagen begins to slow dramatically. This leads to wrinkles, sagging skin, weaker joints, and slower recovery from even minor injuries. Red bell peppers are like a natural remedy to fight against all of that. By supplying your body with an abundance of vitamin C, they help strengthen capillaries, reduce bruising, and support firmer, healthier skin. But red bell peppers offer more than just vitamin C benefits. They're also rich in carotenoids like beta-carotene, lutein, and capsanthin. These antioxidants work at the cellular level to fight oxidative stress, which not only accelerates aging, but also plays a role in chronic diseases like heart failure, arthritis, and diabetes. A 2021 study found that older adults with higher carotenoid levels had a 38% lower risk of dying from cardiovascular disease compared to those with low levels. That's a huge difference that could mean years added to your life just from eating colorful vegetables. Red bell peppers are also low in calories but high in fiber, which helps regulate digestion and keep blood sugar levels stable. This makes them an ideal choice for seniors who are managing prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. Red bell peppers are also incredibly versatile. You can eat them raw, roasted, or stuffed. Unlike green peppers, which are harvested earlier and have a slightly bitter taste, red bell peppers are sweet and easy on sensitive stomachs. They make a great snack when paired with hummus or sliced into strips and added to a stir-fry at the end. They are not just good for you, they're one of the most powerful vegetables a senior can eat to maintain health, energy, and youthful vitality from the inside out. Number 1. Spinach. Spinach may be light in weight, but its benefits for seniors are anything but light. In fact, spinach is one of the most nutrient-dense vegetables you can put on your plate. It's absolutely packed with vitamins like A, C, E, and K, as well as minerals like iron, magnesium, and potassium, all of which play crucial roles in maintaining health past 60. But what makes spinach such a superstar for seniors is its ability to support both the body and the brain at the same time. 1 cup of cooked spinach contains over 25% of your daily magnesium needs. That's important because magnesium is responsible for over 300 enzyme reactions in the body, including those that support muscle function, nerve conduction, and heart rhythm. Low magnesium in seniors is linked to muscle cramps, irregular heartbeat, fatigue, and even confusion. And unfortunately, studies show that nearly 70% of older adults are deficient in this key mineral without even realizing it. On top of that, spinach contains nitrates, not the synthetic ones found in processed meat, but natural plant-based nitrates that get converted into nitric oxide in the body. Nitric oxide relaxes blood vessels, improving circulation and reducing blood pressure. For seniors dealing with hypertension or low energy levels, this is a game changer. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reach your brain, muscles, and organs. This can translate into improved focus, faster thinking, and greater endurance during your day. Spinach also contains compounds like lutein and zeaxanthin that settle into the retina and protect against macular degeneration, which is a common cause of vision loss in seniors. And it doesn't stop there. These same antioxidants have been linked to reduced inflammation in the brain, which may help slow the progression of dementia and Alzheimer's disease. To get the most out of spinach, try sautéing it lightly with garlic and olive oil. Cooking it breaks down oxalates, which can interfere with mineral absorption in large amounts, and brings out the full potential of its nutrients. Whether added to a soup, omelet, or smoothie, spinach is a no-brainer, literally and figuratively, when it comes to keeping your body and mind sharp with age. Now that we've explored the best 4 vegetables, it's time to turn the page because not all vegetables are safe. Some can be downright dangerous for people over 60. Let's now count down the 4 vegetables you should never touch if you're over 60. Number 4. Eggplant. Eggplant is one of those vegetables that seems harmless. It's glossy purple and often featured in Mediterranean dishes that are considered heart-healthy. But for seniors, especially those with joint pain or autoimmune conditions, eggplant can cause more trouble than it's worth. It belongs to the nightshade family, which also includes tomatoes, peppers, and potatoes. These vegetables contain alkaloids, which are natural chemical compounds that can trigger inflammation in sensitive individuals. In eggplant, the main culprit is solanine, which in large amounts can irritate the gastrointestinal tract and worsen arthritis symptoms. For seniors already dealing with stiff joints, swollen knees, or chronic pain from osteoarthritis or rheumatoid arthritis, eating eggplant could be like adding fuel to the fire. Several reports and studies have shown that eliminating nightshades from the diet can dramatically reduce joint stiffness and pain in susceptible individuals. While not everyone reacts this way, it's worth noting that aging bodies tend to have more inflammatory markers overall, and anything that worsens systemic inflammation can impact quality of life, mobility, and recovery from injuries. Beyond the inflammation factor, eggplant is naturally high in histamines, which can provoke reactions like skin rashes, itching, or congestion in those who are sensitive. So, while it may seem like an innocent addition to ratatouille or baba ganoush, eggplant can quietly aggravate hidden issues and should be eaten with caution or avoided altogether by seniors dealing with chronic inflammation or joint problems. Number 3. Canned vegetables. When your energy is low or your hands hurt from arthritis, canned vegetables might seem like a lifesaver. They're fast, shelf-stable, and require no chopping or peeling. But that convenience can come at a dangerous cost, especially for older adults. Most canned vegetables are loaded with sodium. In fact, just 1 cup of canned green beans can contain over 400 milligrams of sodium, which is almost 20% of your daily limit in one small serving. For seniors with high blood pressure or heart disease, and that's more than half of people over 60, excess sodium can lead to fluid retention, swelling in the legs, and dangerous spikes in blood pressure. Even low sodium versions can still contribute to your daily intake in sneaky ways, especially when you eat multiple servings or add sauces. But the issue doesn't stop at salt. Many canned vegetables are preserved in metal containers that are lined with BPA, which is a chemical that has been shown to interfere with hormone balance and can contribute to cancer, cognitive decline, and immune system dysfunction. Seniors are more susceptible to hormonal imbalances and weakened detox systems, which means even low-level exposure over time can have serious consequences. The high heat used during canning can also destroy many of the fragile antioxidants and vitamins in vegetables, leaving you with a bland, low-nutrient version of what was once a healthy food. So instead of turning to canned vegetables, seniors should consider frozen ones, which are flash frozen at peak ripeness and retain most of their nutritional value without the added salt or BPA exposure. But if canned veggies are the only option, it's essential to rinse them thoroughly under running water before use to remove as much sodium as possible. Still, the best advice is to minimize them in your diet and focus on fresh or frozen options whenever you can. Number 2. Potatoes. You've probably grown up eating potatoes in one form or another. Boiled, mashed, baked, or fried, they're cheap, filling, and comforting. But for seniors, potatoes can become a stealthy health trap. The issue isn't just about calories or carbs, it's how your body reacts to them, especially after age 60. Potatoes have a high glycemic index, which means they cause a rapid spike in blood sugar after eating. For seniors whose insulin sensitivity may already be reduced, this surge in blood sugar can be dangerous. It can lead to energy crashes, contribute to insulin resistance, and increase the risk of developing type 2 diabetes or worsen existing blood sugar issues. A Harvard study involving over 70,000 women found that those who consumed more than one potato per day had a significantly higher risk of developing diabetes compared to those who consumed them rarely. But that's not all. Potatoes, especially when fried or roasted at high temperatures, form a chemical called acrylamide. This compound is considered a probable human carcinogen by the International Agency for Research on Cancer. Seniors are more vulnerable to its potential effects because the body becomes less efficient at detoxifying as we age. Another hidden danger is the way potatoes affect blood pressure. While they contain potassium, which is generally good for your heart, their high carbohydrate load may outweigh the benefits by contributing to weight gain and inflammation, which are two major risk factors for hypertension. Even boiled potatoes, which are lower on the glycemic index than fried ones, can still lead to blood sugar imbalances when eaten in large quantities or without sufficient fiber and protein to slow digestion. That's why nutrition experts often recommend replacing potatoes with sweet potatoes, which have a lower glycemic impact and offer more fiber and antioxidants. But for seniors especially, potatoes can quietly erode health if eaten regularly and in the wrong form, particularly when they're deep-fried, turned into chips, or slathered in butter and cheese. Number 1. Corn is everywhere. It's in your freezer, in your soup, in your chips, and even hidden in your sweeteners. But what many seniors don't realize is that this common vegetable might be sabotaging their health on multiple fronts. First, let's talk about blood sugar. Despite being a vegetable, corn is extremely high in starch, which is a type of carbohydrate that breaks down quickly into glucose. In fact, 1 cup of corn has more sugar impact than a slice of white bread. For seniors, especially those with prediabetes or diabetes, this can spell disaster. Frequent consumption of high-starch foods like corn causes repeated spikes in blood sugar and insulin, which over time can lead to insulin resistance. This is a major contributor to weight gain, fatigue, and increased risk of metabolic syndrome. But it doesn't stop at just blood sugar. The vast majority of corn grown and sold today is genetically modified and sprayed with heavy pesticides like glyphosate, which is a chemical linked to hormone disruption, inflammation, and potential cancer risk. Many seniors already have a reduced ability to detoxify chemicals, making them more vulnerable to the cumulative effects of long-term exposure. When corn is consumed in processed forms like corn syrup, corn chips, or tortillas, it often comes with added oils, sugars, and salt, turning it into a triple threat for blood pressure, cholesterol, and weight. Another concern is how corn affects digestion. While it does contain some fiber, it's mostly insoluble fiber that can be difficult for seniors with slower digestive systems to handle. That's why it often passes through the body undigested and can lead to bloating, gas, or even constipation. And then there's also the problem with omega-6 fatty acids. Corn oil, commonly used in cooking, is extremely high in omega-6, which in excess promotes inflammation in the body. An imbalance between omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids has been directly linked to chronic diseases like heart disease, arthritis, and cognitive decline. So if you really love corn, the safest option is organic, non-GMO corn eaten only occasionally and in small portions. But for most seniors, it's a vegetable that's best left off the plate altogether. Conclusion. So there you have it, the complete truth about the best and worst vegetables for seniors. What should you do next? Focus on whole, fresh vegetables and pay attention to how your body feels after eating certain ones. Cut back on the vegetables that trigger inflammation, raise your blood sugar, or come packed with chemicals you don't need. And if you're ever unsure about a vegetable's effect on your health, speak with a nutritionist or doctor who understands the unique needs of older adults. Before you go, we'd love to hear from you. Have you ever noticed feeling worse after eating certain vegetables? Or do you have a favorite veggie recipe that helps you feel younger, stronger, and more energetic? Share with us your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We'd love to hear them. Thanks for watching.